people, as they hot, it don't happen. No, this man they call Mustapha when talk say Boko Haram was a coordinated game to take distract us as they bomb the churches and mosques. Then they go to pack our milestone from Sabisa Forest. This man, now many people talk say this man noticed about Nigeria, but why he never they talk since? I can't read my comment section. The man talk say he has been speaking, but nobody they listen to her. And I can say, okay, man, I do research about this man. Now I can say this man has been speaking, but nobody they really listen to her. The man, I found a video about this man 9 years ago when this man angrily cried out because they talk about the death of MKO Abiola. Please, my brother family, make una watch this man side of the story about the death of MKO Abiola. And as they watch am, just dey share am when your neighbors when they see the side of this story.
If you don't listen to me, my lord, if money was brought from central bank because of the death of Abiola, we need to know why the money was brought. Late Chief MKO Abiola is the main petition that brought us here. If I'm to speak the truth, then somebody has taken so much money that has created much more human rights violations in the name of the death of Abiola. In the name of one human rights violation, we yet created much more. Then we need to know, my lord, how many people died as a result of this money? This money was taken somewhere. While late Chief MKO Abiola's body was there, and allegations were made. I was tortured because of the death of Abiola at the instance of General Abdulsalam Abubakar. I knew nothing. I protected this man. I gave my life for him. General Abdulsalam Abubakar refused it. So, my lord, you need to hear from me. Where is the money? Who was paid with this money? I saw one bodyguard when I was coming in. He was one of those who escorted some of this money. He was brought.
Wait,
so, my lord, allow me to lay the foundation because the commission will not know.
Major.
But I'm coming, my lord, my lord. I am not. I said there is no adversity. You ask for facts. I'm giving you facts in the spirit of national reconciliation. Listen to me, my lord. I have forgiven General Abdulsalam Abubakar. Let this nation forgive him. Let's speak and forget the past. That's all I want. My lord, what I'm saying is very serious.
You are being recorded, so don't look at me. It's over there. You know.
My lord.
My lord. My lord.
They're recording everything you are saying. Go on.
Thank you, my lord. Now, on the 8th of June, 1998, the very day late General Sani Abacha died, so much had happened. And I'm actually only going to handpick the areas that affect late Chief MKO Abiola here, so that I can save the time of the commission. I have prepared some lengthy notes to remind General Abdulsalam Abubakar on the issues that happened on that day. But the ones that affect the petition at hand is the ones I'm going to handpick, my lord. Now, to be able to save the time of this commission, on that day, to those who said they were summoned to the villa by other people, they are making a mistake. I was the one who initiated summoning everybody to the villa, and I told General Abdulsalam Abubakar, and I reduced it to writing, and I gave it to him. If people have different interpretation to that, let them give that misinterpretation. I have no business with that. As far as I'm concerned, there was no crisis, there was no war. The shortest transition in this country that was peaceful, but with a lot of intrigues that we saw, and God help me to have managed. I don't think that is an offense. Nobody was shot. But if I have not done what I did, I know this even transition wouldn't have been the same. So for that, my lord, all I'm trying to say, even though I'm sidelined in the scheme of things today, to say that upon those shoulders that democracy is resting upon today in Nigeria, maybe lies my little shoulder somewhere. But we do not know, unless you hear the following facts, my lord. Now, soon after I summoned all the PRC members into the villa, but let me correct it, it's not summoning, it's invitation in the name of the late CNC. That's the way I put it to all of them, and with respect, as if it was a meeting they were all coming to attend to, among whom were directors of various security agencies. Even the Chief Justice of the Federation was there, among those I called. Justice Nasir was there, and many more. General Abdulsalam Abubakar and General Bamai sat at a chair left, which used to be called the official visiting chair. There were 3 official chairs to the commander-in-chief of the moment. Now the information was announced to the 2 of them. General Abdulsalam Abubakar stood from that chair and pretended to be crying. In a matter of seconds, he left that chair and sat at the official chair of the commander-in-chief. My lord, nobody was sworn in. If I were to do my own duty, I had the powers to say, even where vacuum came, in the absence of any decision by the ruling council, whosoever attempt to take over a government should be seen to face the bullet. If I were an enemy to General Abdulsalam Abubakar, I was empowered by law and by constitution to shoot him right on that chair, which was the exhibit. With all these people as witnesses, I never did.
All right. Police, clear all these people out.
Police agent, police, please.
And let me say for the first time here, that soon after I found General Abacha dead, I now ask, the last person that was with him was General Husseini, who left 20 minutes after he died. I now said, and I didn't mix words, and I want to repeat it here, in the spirit of reconciliation, whatever I did it in the spirit of finding facts, and with the duties resposed in my hand, that General Husseini, as at then, was a suspect to civil war. Now Admiral Ahigbe was told to go, and it was decided that Admiral Ahigbe was not in any way to take over as the CGS to General Abdulsalam in that government. And reasons were enumerated, which I will say later, as it relates to even late Chief MKO Abiola himself. They went in, and the process of seniority or hierarchy was conducted just as a formality. But General Bamai stood up at the end and said it was unanimous, and then General Abdulsalam Abubakar was sworn in. Now, did we discuss in these skirmishes of the 8th and the early part of the 9th whether late Chief MKO Abiola should be released and immediately to reconcile? One key missing link is here, my lord. One person, General Gumel. General Gumel died. Nobody is raising eyebrows. General Gumel was to be taken on board the government of General Abdulsalam Abubakar, but he was vehement on the release of Abiola and the release of the Kupis to reconcile. These were not done. Chief MKO Abiola was not released. But of interest, my lord, very vital. This is somebody who insists Abiola should be released and immediately too, so that the wounds of the past should be seen to continue to heal from that moment. This same man died mysteriously. He was not taken in the government. He was retired. He died bleeding. He was bleeding from Abuja to his grave in Gumel. Nobody wants to find out why. And within 30 months, 30 days later, which was against the rules, the same General Abdulsalam Abubakar now began to frequent the house of the younger wife of this same late general who fought for the release of Chief MKO Abiola. Nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to ask. On the day late Chief MKO Abiola died, I was here in Abuja and in the villa conducting some assignments for General Abdulsalam Abubakar with the issues to handing and taking over equipment, vehicles, and the entire house itself. In a nutshell, I was preparing the villa for his own occupation from defense. I was not told that there were guests that were coming to visit him. I was not informed at all. But of importance was that 3 days before he died, on the 4th of July, 1998, the DGSSS was sent to collect all my passports by General Abdulsalam Abubakar, and he did, on condition that I finish all the handing and taking over in the house. When I finished, I retired. It was while I was resting, I was called and told that late Chief MKO Abiola fell in the house and was rushed to hospital. In trying to find out the details to him, some other bodyguards came and told me that it was certified that late Chief MK Abiola had died in the hospital. But I insist Zadok be called to testify. My insistence then was to the fact that I was kept away from it. But when General Abdulsalam Abubakar was taking over the leadership, he asked me on late Chief MK Abiola's upkeep, feeding and modalities, even when visitors come to him. And one of the things that was expected to be done, that we were doing from day one, that I told him, that I signed documents and handed over to him 2 days after the death of General Abacha, it was never observed at the death of late Chief MK Abiola. Nobody bothered to videotape it. Nobody bothered to audiotape it. There were no witnesses to confirm this. All other visits by anybody, they were all videotaped and audiotaped. And there were even transcripts of discussions with people for his safety. These things are with the government, they're in SSS and they're in NIA. I was not told this visit came and this man died. Why I'm raising this suspicion, my lord, are enormous. If Chief MK Abiola was to be released as agreed for General, one of the conditions agreed for General Abdulsalam Abubakar to now take over this country, why was he kept then? And Abiola refused to die anywhere other than that day when he came on visit. Again, the
Counsel, anything more?
My lord, I know
evidence
the witness. I know the
inference.
witness will be in difficulty because of how he intended to relate the events that led to the death, and with the time frame of the commission, which I'm aware of, he will definitely be in problem. But let me quickly round up the questioning so that we can read somewhere. Look, do you know one General MC Ali?
yes, my lord.
Has he had any occasion to equally express the same opinion that you are talking about?
He did, my lord, in his book.
That is the Federal Republic of
The
Nigerian
siege-
Army,
Correct, my lord.
the siege on the nation. What was his description of the death of Abiola in that book? And at what page?
At page 257. However,
Is it an exhibit?
yes, my lord, he has the
Exhibit
book.
what?
My lord, what I intend to do is I've asked them to photo because
If
we are,
it's not tendered, you tender it first before he reads. That's what I'm saying.
no, my lord, I was relying on the commission or that if we have documents to submit, we can submit in the
No, what he's
commission.
going to read, is it in exhibit? Yes.
Yes, the copy we have has stamp of somebody that will not want to disclose his name. So we are trying to
It is
remove
not in
the.
exhibit, my lord. It's an
If it's
exhibit
not
in
yet
the Ohanese
exhibited, the
case.
first thing is to exhibit
Oh,
it.
it's an
first.
exhibit in the Ohanese case.
If you,
They said it has been tendered here.
no,
I'm not aware.
Let's tender it in this case or in another case.
In another case.
No,
But
let's
it-
have it here. It will be
But it should be
cleaner.
relevant. Well, let him just quote it. I
Have
will
you
supply.
got a copy? If you have a copy, tender it.
My lord, I
Instead
don't
of
have.
going to read and Hanaze's
I don't have the copy here.
What? Ask him to read. Where is he reading from?
We quoted the book based on the copy we have. Yes. You have the book. The book is in circulation, but we couldn't get copy because of its the. And I said I will supply the commission a copy. Yes. So what was he saying?
He said, and I quote, my lord, however, it is a stigmatizing blur that he continued to castrate MKO Abiola until he died in a questionable and inexplicable delay of action on the part of his administration. He's referring to General Abdulsalam Abubakar.
So I will be correct to say that you are not the only person living along this way.
Correct, my lord.
Okay. Now, do you remember coming into contact with any letter dated the 24th day of August 2001?
If I see, my lord.
Show him this letter.
Yes, I do, my lord.
Okay. My lord, we seek to tender the letter in evidence,
The 68, is it?
as the commission pleases. Will you want to read exhibit? Exhibit 68? 68.
68.
Yes. My Lord, Exhibit 68 is a letter dated the 24th day of August 2001 under the hand of one Major General A. Mohammed retired, CFR GCON, Chief of Staff to the President, Commander-in-Chief.
I read, my Lord. Giving evidence before Human Rights Violations Commission by relevant government officials. I write to inform you that sequel to the invitation of the former head of state, General Abdulsalam Abubakar, retired, to appear before Human Rights Violations Investigation Commission to respond to various allegations made against him by witnesses at the commission, he has formally sought for the assistance of some relevant government officials to present facts and documents before the commission. These include officials from the ministries of Defense, Finance, Transport, Defense Headquarters, the Armed Forces, Central Bank of Nigeria, and the National Maritime Authority. Having given due consideration to the request, His Excellency the President Commander-in-Chief has directed that maximum cooperation be exercised to General Abubakar's lawyers. Accordingly, I forward herewith Annex A to General Abubakar's letter, reference AAA/757/conference/OPN of 24th of August, the year 2001, indicating the various allegations concerning each of the relevant ministries and government agencies for your compliance and further necessary actions, please. Signed, General Mohammed.
Now, right from Lagos, you have requested that your bags in which will assist you to give evidence in respect of Abiola's case be released. Have those bags been released to you?
Not at all, my lord.
Okay. But somebody is being asked to be given maximum cooperation to come and present facts here.
Correct, my
My
lord.
Lord, we rest our case on these two evidence.
Counsel, you asked for the bags. We did ask for the bags.
Yes, my lord.
And what they reply?
Connectors came here and gave evidence.
And gave evidence.
Yes, my lord. We did, openly.
All right then. Thank you very much.
That's all for him, my Lord.
Thank you.
You?
Do you want to cross-examine? What for? Is anybody cross-examining? They don't want to cross-examine, so thank you very much. There's no re-examination, there's no cross-examination.
No re-examination, my Lord.
Thank you. You are discharged. We can discuss here or in chambers.
No,
your
here,
problem.
my lord. It's very
What
simple.
is the problem?
There is a petition here, one of the first petitions you attended to. In it, there were a lot of allegations against me. With respect to Olubenga Obasanjo,
Which petition?
the son of the president's petition. It was alleged that I arrested Mr. President during 1995 coup.
Don't worry about that.
No, my lord, there is so much you must know. Very important.
We're talking here about the petition of...
No, my lord, you said I have
Abiola.
finished. My lord, coup 95.
Can you take charge?
No, we are in charge. That's okay,
if
my Lord.
If it's necessary, we record it. But let's finish with Abiola's case.
No problem, my Lord. Can I tender from the bar the...
What? In Abiola's case?
Yes, the video recording of his burial, my Lord. Maybe the commission may be assisted. This is just my own contribution, my Lord.
But we said no more examination, no cross-examination,
No cross-examination, yes, my Lord. In fact, it's just for the commission. You can watch. It doesn't need to be there, but it may assist you.
All right. Make it exhibit 69. All right, we have taken the video.